Fídíò tẹ fẹ́ wò yìí ó wà very very sensitive. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ bá mi farabalẹ̀ wò ó yá ẹ jẹ́ a jọ gbádùn ẹ̀ kẹ́ comment kẹ́ like kẹ́ dẹ̀ share.
Now, ẹ wo fídíò yìí. So once you enter you are an actor. Yes, I immediately. You didn't waste time. You went to search the room if there's anybody. Yes, no. You search the whole room. No.
Now, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá jẹ́ abiyamọ tẹ́ support the princess tí ẹ bá lè béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tí ẹ bá lè sọ pé please we want you to explain to us tí ẹ play video fún pé why were you beating this girl on the same day you used her or the same day you called Baba Ijesha to your house and recorded this video? Why were you beating this girl on the same spot? Let me Baba Ijesha. Can anybody tell me the reason why the girl deserves to be beaten? Can anybody? Iyabo Ojo, they saw this video. They saw the princess beating this girl. They failed to ask, princess, how are you beating this girl? She's a minor. Abi? She doesn't know what she's doing. And you are fighting for her. What did she do? Video and you are so sure that the girl was a victim. For you to be torturing this girl. Those guys said you will injure her. Let her express herself. Now, another thing, princess, why throughout the investigation, Iyabo Ojo, just Adetoyin, why were all of you not talking about Damola Adekola? Shebi wo princess, wo ton at Iyabo ni ewole lo elowo Baba Ijesha. There is no way you will go in. The police will not tell you we have the other suspect here. Because in that you want to see the commissioner of police, I will play the commissioner of police stuff to you now. Kewagbo press release, commissioner of police in by the Lagos State. Kewagbo funa yin again. Come and listen to the commissioner of police then. Before Kotolo protesting is that means Princess Just Adeton Iyabo, they knew about this other guy. Listen to the commissioner of police then.
It was alleged. You don't do trial on pages of newspaper. Baba Ijesha case, there are two cases. One, it was alleged 7 years ago to have defiled a girl when she was 7 years ago. The girl is now 14 years. As at that time, no complaint was made. Nothing was. But last week, a video went viral where he was arrested having sexual assault. Whatever indecent assault. When a man touches a woman where he's not supposed to, without authority and consent, it now becomes a sexual assault. That's exactly what we are. Sexual assault. To which he admitted that he actually assaulted. So not that really assault in the assault of the criminal aspect, that when he slaps somebody, when he injures somebody, now it's still assault. But this one now is a sexual one because the girl was told where and without her consent. So the case of defilement is being added to it. Still under thorough investigation, and we need some scientific ones to be. Sexual assault is bailable offense. For God's sake. It's a bailable offense. It's not like rape. No allegation of rape was made against him.
No allegation of rape was made against
but
him.
But 3 hours yesterday, they are all with me. I interviewed all of them.
Again,
one after the other.
No allegation of rape was made against him. Again,
was made against him. But 3 hours yesterday, they are, for God's sake. It's a bailable offense. It's not like rape. No allegation of rape was made against him. But 3 hours yesterday, they are all with me. I interviewed all of them, one after the other, including the girl that was allegedly assaulted, including the mother of the girl, including Iyabo himself, Iyabo himself,
and
including the other person that was alleged.
The other person that was alleged?
For 3 hours. And listen.
Including the other person that was alleged. This was before they went to protest. This was before Iyabo Ojo, Just Adeton, Princess, and one woman, Larry Tiabi, Toshe Dibi Die Arere, before they went to protest. So they knew about these people because we didn't know protest. So the honor of Baba Gishani Bill. When they were doing everything, they did not even mention the other guy. When some women want to, this is the commissioner of police, when you see somebody like us fighting in a case, not because I am supporting sexual abuse on children, not because I'm supporting rape, but you cannot continue to believe that justice is for victims only. That is not how the Constitution is made. Our Constitution is not to fight for a angle, victims only. Our Constitution is for everybody. Human rights is for every human being. If you go to prison, prison, go video, social media, NGOs, interview prison inmates. I am not a rapist. They lied against me. Elogogu Archie Williams, he spent 32 years in prison for a rape he never committed. Victim Archie Williams, later, after 32 years, no realize pay one karamo. Video including the other guy that was alleged. Because Moshe song by one voice mole. On voice mole. Question tema bere lowo yin ni pe Princess Iyabo to kilo de ti wa bitter. Nígbà tí the other guy that was alleged. Kilo de ti pariwo síta pé kilo de ti wọ́n gbé bobo yẹn wá sí court. They are not interested. En tó fún wọn ṣe ni Baba Ijesha òun ló lórúkọ òun ló wáyé wá dáràn òun ló ṣe fẹ́ ṣe fíìmù ẹni wáyé dáràn so ẹ máa wò lọ ẹni dá padà sẹ́yìn díẹ̀ máa ń dùn.
Including Baba Iyabo himself, Baba Ijesha himself, including the other person that was alleged, every of them, one after the other, including the girl that was allegedly assaulted, including the mother of the girl, including Baba Iyabo himself, Baba Ijesha himself, including the other person that was alleged. Everybody, for 3 hours, I listened to them one after the other. But now I want to be a judge in my case now. So we have compiled the case. We have sent to the DPP, Office of Attorney General, of Justice Lagos State, for legal advice on what to do. Once that one comes out, then based on legal advice, action will be taken. But for now, what I've gone in the media, Baba Ijesha is still in our custody. The case is available, they will not consider him for bail. So while we hear the legal advice, the file has been duplicated, has been sent to the Ministry of Justice. When the legal advice comes now, whatever advice where, we shall take action. So that's the case of that. But so the convention alleged made, so the convention that so that girl was assaulted, but not the girl was raped or the girl was defiled. As you go, there is that clarification.
Oh,
the case of violence was alleged made.
That the confession Baba Ijesha made important too.
So the convention that so that girl was assaulted, but not the girl was raped, has been sent to the Ministry of Justice. When the legal advice comes now, whatever advice we shall take action. So that's the case of that. But so the convention alleged made. So the convention that so that girl was assaulted, but not the girl was raped or the girl was defiled. So this have that clarification. The case of defilement was alleged to have happened 7 years ago when she was 7 years old. So this one that was recorded and which he confessed and apologized to is that of assault on.
This is a commissioner of police. Now, if a commissioner of police can come out and say the confession Baba Ijesha made was that he touched the girl, not raping. Now, our investigation, Lagos State work back case law. And that they want Baba Ijesha to be sentenced to life imprisonment. You can see why we were fighting as a human rights organization there. The police would investigated, said we didn't see anything. He didn't confess to it. No evidence of Baba Ijesha. No evidence, one single evidence or witness. Even Princess herself is not a witness that Baba Ijesha slept with the girl. Kò ní evidence. Kò ṣe pé òun náà rí kankan. Kò ṣe pé Baba Ijesha jẹ́wọ́. Ta ló wá lo agbára tó ní that Baba Ijesha through Lagos State government should be sentenced to life imprisonment. Now, they now put that up. Why over here? So low Tony pé wọ́n fẹ́ báyé máa jẹ́ tó. Ta lẹni máa ń ṣe. Ta ni Baba Ijesha ṣe tó lè dáríjì. Dẹ̀rù ti yá ẹ̀. Orí wàhálà ẹni Baba Ijesha, daddy tó bí Ijesha. The father of Baba Ijesha, Ori wala in Baba Yekusi, Baba Ijesha could not bury his father. He had no chance to bury his father. Is that the kind of country? You know, at the end of the day, I want to say, she gbogbo nǹkan tí ẹ ní as evidence pé Baba Ijesha ó like ọmọ yẹn. Ó like le fẹ́ kí Baba Ijesha lọ sí life imprisonment fún. The bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run Nigerians gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń ṣe orí burúkú lórí social media ẹ wá ní ìlú gbóná mọ́ yín ẹ ní kò sí kankan ẹ mọ̀ gbogbo àwọn kìíní it works like kinetic energy ẹ̀yin kọ́ lè máa kọ́ ṣe social media. You've turned social media to a witchcraft hub ẹ wá ní àwọn wèrè kan that Yomi Fabiyi that ayé yìí ti bàjẹ́ gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ wọn rádá èmi ò sí gbogbo líkì tẹ́ máa ṣe orí burúkú yẹn pẹ̀lú. This is a commissioner of police that spoke here. Èmi kọ́ ni mo sọ̀rọ̀ èmi kọ́ ni mo judge rí. And you want the judge to sentence Baba Ijesha to life imprisonment. Even when he was sentenced, okay, Baba Ijesha, you know what? Just go and do the assault. Let's maintain the assault. They know that Baba Ijesha is only going there for 3 years and for yes, he has went to serve his sentence. He went for clinical, he was found guilty. As if Baba Ijesha was sentenced for having sex with a child. Bobo ten so could get natural crime. Kosimbe. Reason Baba Ijesha fi lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀wọ̀n was based on the concocted crime. Te cook up, te involve, te drag, te cook up fúnra tí ò ní kó ṣe pẹ̀lú òfin. It's why the man went to jail. And you are calling him a pedophile on that. You are calling him a rapist on that. And they are pushing the government to say Baba Ijesha is a sex, all those things. Even if you call him a sex offender, an ex-convict, if he says I am not, I can continue to say I am not a rapist. I will never touch a child. Why don't you respect his opinion on that? I said, they said you did, we punish you, but me, I am not. And I will never be. It's because he never said, can you be about yes, I am a rapist, I am a pedophile, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. Interview is the only reason why anybody should be angry. These people are so wicked. The voice is coming to gain his life back. They want to attack Biola because people when they use fake accounts to destroy people, they are coming for me. I quickly succumb to them. What is, and kilo wrong in Otibiola? She has a platform. Say your bit. Even the social media is a tool of expression. When you say whatever you want to say, people will rationalize it. He said he's not a rapist. But did he say he's not an ex-convict? He's an ex-convict because he has gone to jail and come out. If he says, I am not an ex-convict, he might just have a, don't worry, we understand you. But anybody that has gone to prison and has been sentenced is an ex-convict. So when you say you're not an ex-convict, you're only saying that for yourself, but what we know on record, you've been to prison, you've come back, so you can still be referred to as an ex-convict. He never denied being an ex-convict. But you are pinning something on him. And in his mind, in my own mind, I am not interested in touching a child. I am seeing an adult. I even ask her, I'm an adult. Sex. This flirting is a social culture. Tẹ́bá wo bẹ́ẹ̀ ló bí ṣe fi ọkọ tó fẹ́ ó jàgbà lọ́wọ́ ọ̀rẹ́ ni ó flẹ́tì pẹ̀lú ọkọ ọ̀rẹ́ ni o ló fi di ìyàwó tó dì yẹn o gbogbo àwọn ìyàwó yẹn kò ṣe pé kò tí ì déètì ẹni tó kéré sí lọ́jọ́ orí rí o ó ti déètì akọ̀ tó kéré sí lọ́jọ́ orí dáadáa o támọ́ kí n forúkọ bu bọ̀bọ́ yẹn láṣìírí for now torí ẹnẹlẹ́ni kí stray bullet má lọ bá kí lè wá ṣe orí burúkú tẹ̀ ń ṣe kàbáyé fún me that I'm fighting èmi kàn sọ tèmi gẹ́ ẹni pé kí n mórílẹ̀ kí n fọ́sọ gbogbo àwọn olórí burúkú wèrè tó kójọ máa ọ̀nà tún gbé sórí kìnnìkan tó dé ẹ̀dùn kìnnìkan and they thought they can destroy me ó ní mi ọlọ́run wá fi hàn wọ́n lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn lọ́lọ́run wá bless mi dáadáa ẹ worú kéèsì Mohbad sìn abiyamọ wo ló máa rí irú Wùnmí yẹn ìyàwó Mohbad tó rí pé ó ju aṣọ funfun àti kurubé sí orí sàárè Mohbad tó máa tún máa mu sábẹ́ tó máa mu tira tó máa ní to hell with millions of Nigerians, to hell with the government of Nigeria, to hell with the police. This girl will never be held accountable. She was arrested, the woman was arrested in November after an investigation was done. She is said to be complicit and she is alleged to be complicit and she has a hand in Mohbad's death. One low connection, one come from bail. Listen, but when you protest, you don't even ask him the case today. Fine, all of us cannot be pursuing the case, cannot follow up. But as a human rights organization, with some justice seekers on TikTok, we were pursuing and following up on the case. If the case is dead, what is lower agbára, and it she's already been fingered by even by law, by common sense, and it arresting by any. With the power of the likes of once she put it we pushed the case as a human rights organization. We were engaging the police, engaging the rights institution, engaged everywhere, and by the special grace of God, they went to go back into the case, and then she was arrested. She even turned herself in Labuja. She bragged. I want with the Toko Joko lie, Wumi o lagbara ju awon lagbara lo abe ko le wo police station. Funra re no wo slippers. To de pampers tó fi gbọ̀nà Abuja lọ pẹ̀lú lọ́yà wèrè kan báyìí tó ní kí lórúkọ wọn tẹ̀lé kí lọ́yà ẹjọ́ náà wọ́n ní lọ́yà Wùnmí ẹjọ́ Jésù Beneda ó jọ ìkórìíra wọ́n ní lọ́yà Wùnmí ẹjọ́ ìkórìíra tẹ́ bá lè rí tó tọ́ ó jọ akọ ìkórìíra ẹ̀yìn yáda wọ́n ló jọ lọ́yà wèrè tó ń kó kiri ni. Silly ass people. Tẹ́bá máa wò náà ẹ̀bọ́wọ̀ Ìyábọ̀ iná bẹ̀. Kí ló dé kí la ṣe Nàìjíríà? Ṣé wọ́n ní kọ́kọ́ ló máa kọ́ mọ́ Ṣèyí Tinubu ni? Ṣé wọ́n ní kọ́ ló máa kọ́ mọ́ Ṣèyí Tinubu ni? The nation, millions of people said they want justice for Mohbad. They are there using their influence to say that they should not give Mohbad justice. That means they are saying the millions of Gen Zs and youths, they are irrelevant, they are absurd, they are waste, they have no voice in their country, and the government will continue to flourish. That even they will force them to go and vote and do anything. And I'm saying it to you. Which one do you understand? nígbà tó máa gbé WhatsApp group jáde ṣé ẹ bẹ́lẹ̀ bọ́tọ̀ Ìyábọ̀ yẹn bẹ̀ ẹ wo orú yẹn tó gbé WhatsApp group jáde lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad pẹ̀lú tó dà ó tún sọ ẹ ṣe ọ̀pọ̀ òyìn gidi lájọ wà Nàìjíríà ìṣá ló máa jẹ́ kí yàn ṣí àwọn Yorùbá wá pánú lò ẹ wo orú Just Adétóyìn ó ní nobody is disputing that the Baba Ijesha stuff is a setup. It was the police that asked that when she should go and bring evidence. So police now ask you to use an innocent child or minor. Any attempt to use the girl physically in that setup becomes null and void, and it is a serious crime on the side of princess, because it will amount, if until an abuse happen again on that girl, no evidence can be said to be gathered. That is when you will see some sick women. That is when you will see them, they will come out and tell you, I can use my child to trap a sex predator. I can use my child to trap a rapist, and I will leave both of them inside the house. I will go and dodge somewhere. I want to see if the rapist will rape my daughter again. And I want to gather evidence. And it is until that rapist rape your child before you can claim to have evidence. If you tell me, princess here, she's wicked, evil. Activities to Allah, she did not enter the house. She was waiting for final action. Otoni biton ro to fe gather. One more of we report here. I'm a 7 years. In Tofen lo ni the original video ele. Nígbà tó rí pé kò fún wọn ní nǹkan tó fẹ́ ni wọ́n wá pé eléyìí ò lè gbé wa débẹ̀ tán ẹ jẹ́ ká lo 7 years story. That is why the commissioner said from the onset, nowhere, no rape, allegation of rape was made against him. That is how criminal, how disgusting, how backward these people can be. And that is why we have to be very careful. There are so many sick women, so many sick people on social media. They don't deserve to have children. That's why they will come up and tell you, me by mistake, because they don't even understand the law. They will tell you, yes, they can do. How can you ask your own child? I want to know whether the person will do it. There is nothing like he almost did it. It's not an evidence. So if you want to gather evidence, it is doing it that must be an evidence. Ojo ko segbe, oh bye. Oh, the segbe, but Ojo ko segbe. He showed you an Ojo ko segbe. Did he? Ojo ko segbe miss a crime. That means that's not an evidence. So until the girl is touched, before it becomes an evidence. So why would you want the girl to suffer PTSD, trauma again? Since you said she was suffering trauma, that was why she complained to somebody. Why do you want her to go through again? Because as a child, as a minor, she can't understand whether it is a trap or you are asking her to go through it the second time. That is what will be in the memory of that child or minor. I am going through the pain again. Not because I understand this one that he wants to do now is not the original one. It's just a trap. No child will understand that, for heaven's sake. Don't do it, please. If you, though we might have a government that encourages the likes of princess, but a contour machine last on here, ko le shele lelekeji. Wọ́n irú tí wèrè tí princess ṣe kò lè lè gbà kó ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kejì nílùú Èkó. Kò lè ṣẹlẹ̀. The government cannot support such nonsense again. We will never accept. Ó pè kẹ́ bá kúkú ṣe kankan than to encourage this nonsense. Gbogbo nǹkan tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ nígbà yẹn, Ìyábọ̀ iná lo amplifier. Òun lo amplifier. So the fact remains that if they are claiming the girl is a child, it's a minor, that's it. At the soft number, I need iconic for one princess. Is this girl 14? Let's just know. Her careful and true age here. If the girl is truly 14, Baba Ijesha, the only thing that you have is assault. Go. Princess, the same 14-year-old, not the one of his setting up, go for life imprisonment. Because you used a child for entrapment. It's criminal offense, it's punishable with life imprisonment. And then to even record premeditatedly. You recorded sexual, because the only way such recording will not be a crime is when the police are involved and they are the ones that set it up, and they will know that images will not go out. Criminal or princess, and the recording is not sanctioned because they want to shout, where are we, Jare? They are the ones that released the video. The reason why you will know they are the ones that released the video is because they went to edit it. Party ti princess ibi tó ti ń júwe nǹkan tó máa ṣe, gbogbo nǹkan tó máa ṣe, kò ṣe kíni, no audio. It has been edited. So there is no way they can deny to the law enforcement that our caller will release the guy. They don't care about the girl. They threw it out with the face of the girl out, and they claim she's 14. No pressure should make any mother to even throw such a thing out. No pressure will make the police to release the video. If they want to even release, from onset they will blur the face of the girl. Gbogbo ẹ̀ la ṣàlàyé fún wọn gbà yẹn, wọ́n ṣàfẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀, wọ́n ṣàfẹ́ wá kọ́ṣẹ́ ṣe kan. Mo ń bọ̀ ẹ wo fúnra yín bóyá ẹ rí dáadáa ń bì. Ṣẹ́rí sọ ẹ wá rí princess ẹ̀rí òun ẹ̀rí bóyá báyìí ṣàtìgẹ́ ẹ lójókòó yẹn o. Ṣẹ́rí òun ló ń juwọ́ sí wọn yẹn ló ń sọ bọ́ ẹni tó máa ṣe. Ṣẹ́rí ó yẹ kí tẹ̀lé post lè sọ Instagram náà. Ṣẹ́rí gbogbo náà dọ̀dọ̀ tó ṣe absolute nonsense. Ṣẹ́rí, so why did they remove the audio in this one? But there was audio when Baba Gisha was begging. So where is the audio in this one? So what was she telling both of them here? How long to fi bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀? Àwọn èrò bá tọ́ làwọn. Ó ti kúrò ńbẹ̀, ó ti wọlé lọ. Ṣẹ́rí kó wọlé lọ. Bàbá ìjà fọwọ́ kan mọ́ yẹn. Ṣẹ́rí kó mọ́ yẹn ò sọ pé no. Ṣé pé this is an opportunity for the girl to move away. And they have gathered, if they are looking for evidence to talk. Ṣé pé ẹ̀kọ́ ti dìde ń bì. At least he has touched the girl. What did they tell both of them? Ṣẹ́rí princess ṣe wa olúwọlú lé padà wá ó tún sì bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀. Kí ló ń bá wọn sọ? Why did ọmọ ẹ ló tún lọ tilẹ̀kùn? The same girl that is going through trauma. Tó bá dé bàbá ìṣàánú TV ó máa ń gbọ̀n. Kò gbọ̀n mọ́, òun ló tún lọ tilẹ̀kùn. Ṣẹ́rí, they've stretched his sexual limits. Ọmọ yẹn tún wá padà jókòó. Ṣẹ́rí pé bàbá ìṣàánú ló tún lọ jókòó sí. So come and tell me which police will accept this.